Are you tired of struggling to manage your blood sugar and cholesterol levels? What if I told you that 20 powerful foods can help you to significantly lower your blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and take control of your health from today? We are fortunate to live on a blessed planet with endless choices for our diet, so there are many proper and crucial foods to lower blood sugar or cholesterol levels and control diabetes. However, to fully understand these foods' benefits, we must first know regular blood sugar and cholesterol levels, as shown in the following two pictures, to help you lower them. You may prefer the fruits and vegetables I mentioned below as organic, but you may choose conventional foods if it is not economically feasible. What interests you most is choosing the right foods to reduce blood sugar and cholesterol quickly and naturally, before moving on to another diet. I hope you find foods that you already like, and they will help you in the difficult journey of dealing with diabetes or high cholesterol. Number 1. Apple cider vinegar. It is one of the most important foods to lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Apple cider vinegar has been unquestionably proven to control diabetes and reduce carbohydrate intake. It also helps you lose weight naturally, when taken half an hour before a meal, and its effect is like some diabetes medicines. However, it should not be taken directly, as it is very acidic and can cause problems in the stomach and teeth. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar should be diluted in a glass of water and drank only with a straw. Number 2. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate rich in cocoa contains high amounts of flavonoids that can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce blood glucose production while reducing the desire for sweets. For best results, try to include dark chocolate as a dessert after your meals, making sure they contain 85% cocoa or higher. You may drink a cup of cocoa, which I drink every other day, to get excellent health benefits and blood sugar natural reduction effects. To make a cocoa drink, boil up to a cup of water and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Stir well, and once it swells, take it off the heat and drink. Number 3. Blueberries. Blueberries have been shown to reduce the risk of diabetes and mental retardation in the elderly, and help with certain types of cancer. In addition, they contain high amounts of flavonoids and fiber to improve insulin sensitivity. It is best to eat a handful a day as an excellent and tasty choice to improve your overall health. Number 4. Raspberries. Raspberries are in the same category as blueberries, with small differences. Raspberries are on the American Diabetes Association's list as one of the 10 superfoods worldwide. Try to include them in your daily diet to control diabetes and boost your general health. It is an excellent snack idea that will satisfy your need for something sweet while adding vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium to the body. Number 5. Red onions. Whether you prefer them raw or cooked, red onions contain large amounts of powerful nutrients that help reduce diabetes, and onion is one of the most important foods to lower blood sugar levels. A study has been published in the International Journal of Clinical Chemistry and showed that onion oil lowered blood glucose levels while increasing insulin levels naturally. Number 6. Carrots. Whether you prefer them cooked or raw, carrots are very effective against diabetes, and a study from the Stanford University School of Medicine shows how carrots help prevent type 2 diabetes. Enjoy 2 to 3 carrots every day as an ideal snack, whether you have a diabetes problem or not. Number 7. Green tea. It is one of the most beneficial foods for lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels naturally, even if it is not technically a food but a beverage. Green tea contains plenty of antioxidants that are very important in the treatment of diabetes while boosting metabolism. The catechins it contains inhibit the absorption of lipids and glucose in the intestine. Additionally, a type of green tea called matcha tea has even more powerful power and 10 times more healing properties than ordinary green tea. Before we further explore the following powerful foods to lower blood sugar and cholesterol, remember to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell to stay updated with my helpful videos to boost your well-being journey. Number 8. Fish. Fish and especially salmon is a great choice for the diabetic diet and one of the best foods to lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels. However, the most beneficial fishes for diabetes are the so-called fatty fish. They contain large amounts of omega-3 healthy fats, making them the ideal food for those suffering from diabetes. Salmon contains the highest amounts of omega-3 fats, and the other fishes high in omega-3 are herring, sardines, mackerel, trout, and tuna. Omega-3 fats have been shown to regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation, so it is best to eat fish twice a week. However, in people with diabetes, fatty fish consumption should be on an almost daily basis. Number 9. Yogurt. A study published in 2012 in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating yogurt helps prevent type 2 diabetes. This is due to the high probiotics, vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium levels found in yogurt. Yogurt also contains carbohydrates, which are an important factor in planning your meals when you have diabetes, but it is best to buy yogurt products low in fat and sugar. If you do not like its taste as it may be a little sour, add cinnamon or oats, which maximize the results as you will read below. Number 10. Oats. Oats are very rich in antioxidants and fiber and have incredibly beneficial properties as they are also rich in vitamins E and K, and contain large amounts of fiber, selenium, phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, zinc, and important antioxidants. In some population groups, such as people with diabetes or prediabetes, it is necessary to consume them frequently, because oats improve glycemic control and help better regulate glucose levels. Number 11. Ceylon cinnamon. Add Ceylon cinnamon to all your dietary choices because many studies have shown this spice is an influential factor in lowering blood sugar. Ceylon cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity as it contains significant powerful antioxidants. Especially after eating, cinnamon can slow down the rate of digestion by reducing the sugar in the blood. In addition, it improves the ability of our cells to respond to insulin, and it is excellent when added to tea, coffee, oats, yogurt, and almost anything you cook. Number 12. Turmeric. Turmeric is not one of the well-known foods that lowers blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and unfortunately it is not regularly used as a beneficial dietary option, especially for people with diabetes. However, it is a spice shown to improve insulin sensitivity in lower blood sugar levels, help regulate insulin and triglyceride levels, and reduce body fat. It is easy to add turmeric to your daily diet because it can be added to tea, salads, coffee, and any meal you cook. To make a fantastic tea, boil 10 ounces or 300 milliliters of water in a small saucepan or pot. Add 1 heaped teaspoon of ground turmeric, pour the boiling water over the ingredients and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain the tea through a sieve or tea strainer into a cup, and you can also add some black pepper or coconut oil to enhance the absorption of curcumin from the turmeric. Number 13. Dark green leafy vegetables. Spinach, lettuce, collard greens, watercress, broccoli, and Swiss chard have the highest amounts of nutrients. Dark green leafy vegetables are also sources of vital vitamins such as A, C, E and K, iron, calcium, potassium, and minerals, significantly benefiting our body and health, and are best for people with diabetes. Number 14. Garlic. Whatever we say about this superfood, it will be a little, since it is considered an effective therapy for most diseases. It has been shown that garlic is one of the best foods to lower blood sugar levels and high cholesterol. It is a food that provides strong protection against degenerative vascular diseases caused by diabetes. Add garlic to your diet daily for extra benefits to your health and to treat diabetes and its ailments. Number 15. Flaxseed. At the University of Saskatchewan in Canada, professor and researcher Dr. Kailash Prasad found that consumption of flaxseed can reduce by 80% the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Flaxseed keeps sugar at normal levels, and just 1 teaspoon daily is very beneficial in treating diabetes. It is much easier to consume when added to smoothies or in foods friendly to people with diabetes. Number 16. Nuts. A handful of nuts can supply you with healthy fats while helping to manage your hunger, and the best nuts for diabetes are almonds, cashews, pecans, and walnuts. Most nuts can lower blood sugar levels, and they are a very important snack for people with diabetes, especially for type 2. Number 17, celery. It is also one of the best foods to lower blood sugar levels and helps regulate diabetes levels significantly. Celery juice helps reduce oxidative damage to blood vessels while protecting the liver. Try to drink a glass of juice with celery daily or prepare a decoction using 20 grams of celery root in a liter of water. Number 18, coffee. The high levels of antioxidants in coffee and its ability to burn fat make it a healthy drink for any person with diabetes. A Harvard study found that people who drank more than 1 cup of coffee without sugar had about an 11% lower risk of developing diabetes. Prefer plain coffee without milk or sugar to gain the best benefits, but you can add coconut milk, cashew milk, or cinnamon if you cannot drink it plain. Number 19, peppers. Red peppers in particular contain lycopene, which promotes good health and reduces the risk of diabetes. Research has shown that after a meal containing hot chili peppers, the body needed less insulin to lower blood sugar levels. Peppers can be eaten raw, in salads, or cooked in whatever dish you prefer. Number 20, cucumber. Few people do not know how cucumber and its juice can help with diabetes. Cucumber contains sterols that lower cholesterol, while magnesium, potassium, and fiber regulate blood pressure levels. It helps patients with diabetes, as it contains manganese, which helps to create natural insulin. Because cucumbers are low in carbohydrates but are rich in fiber, they easily fit into a diet plan for people with diabetes. When looking for the best foods to lower blood sugar and cholesterol, choosing foods that keep blood sugar levels low is crucial, and this usually means a lot of whole foods because they are high in fiber and great nutrition sources, especially for people with diabetes. However, while these foods offer various health benefits, it's crucial to consult a healthcare professional before adding them to your daily routine, especially if you have underlying medical conditions or are taking medications. So, which of these foods do you love to eat or drink? Do you follow a specific diet to clean the arteries? If you found this video helpful and enjoyed exploring the world of herbs and foods, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness insights, tips, and delicious ideas to boost your well-being journey. Also, if you want to discover the world of anti-inflammatory foods and explore a comprehensive list of 14 miracle ingredients and an excellent recipe that can help combat inflammation in the body, watch this video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I wish you to be always well and have a beautiful day and new week.